What's going on, people? What's good? How was y'all feeling? What's going on? Turn on this brightness a little bit on this camera. What's going on, man? It's a lot to talk about. Very, very, very lot to talk about. I'm gonna wait for a couple people to jump in here, and then I'm gonna get to it. You know, um, a lot of things going on with the team right now, right? I'll let y'all start filling up the thing and jumping in here. You know, wonder if Tony Johnson's still in here. What's good with y'all, man? Y'all not talking to me tonight? No, nothing in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want me to just get to it. The McCarthy versus Jerry and his craziness. You know, I wore the upside down Dallas hat for a reason because, what's going on? Antoine 804. What's good with you? Yeah, I wore the upside down Dallas hat because right now, that's how the org is, man. It feels like everything is upside down. It's craziness. Carlos Holloway, what's good with you? And it's real easy right now to just be down on the team, down on everything that's going on. Even I'm frustrated and down on stuff. Tavis Banks was good. Was goody. Slayer 717 was good with you. With everything going on, it's real easy to be down on the Cowboys, and I can't even blame nobody at this point. Because what is it really to be optimistic about right now, right? Like, what do you point to? What do you go to? Like, because right now, you feel like you got the coach versus the owner, or versus both the owners, basically. So you just kind of feeling like, is the org ever going to get right? With a can't get right org. Tony Johnson, I'm not down on a team like that, honestly. I respect that, man. I respect that, Tony, because it's real easy to feel like that right now. It's real easy to be like, yo, I don't know where we going next. So I respect you not being down on the team and, being excited about what's coming next. But Mike McCarthy and Jerry Jones, man. So y'all know, of course, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, Jerry comes out and pretty much says, Mike knows that, he's not going to be the coach of the Cowboys forever. Our owner came out and said that about our current coach. And it kind of bugged me out. Like, how could you say that? And I'm sure when Mike heard it, he probably was like, are you serious? Like, is this dude serious? And, at that time, a lot of people was like, Mike lost his manhood. Let's just say that, his nuts was taken, for lack of better wording, we already know that Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and, people higher ups in the organization got control and are very manipulative about what's going on with the Cowboys, from personnel. I feel like on down to play calling, we can't prove none of that, but we do know that our front office has a lot more to do with the day to day than most people's front offices, and we all know that. That's not a secret, But to hear your owner come out and say that, it's just kind of disheartening. And anybody, I think we got 27 in here. If y'all can hit the like button for me, I would appreciate it. Let everybody know that I'm live right now. Let me see who jumped in here. Jessica Haggerty in here was good. King Reno was good. Whoever I might have missed. Y'all can't hear me? Y'all having trouble hearing me? I'm seeing people saying they can't hear me. Lil Mike, you can't hear me? Y'all let me know if y'all can't hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me fine. Just making sure. When I hear somebody say they can't hear me, I have to make sure that I want to hear talking to myself. Appreciate y'all too for jumping in and rocking with me on somewhat short notice. But yeah, so Jerry is pretty much doing his best to denigrate, and it feels like trying to take the authority away from Mike indirectly. Like, I don't know if he's doing it on purpose. I don't know what's going on, but what he did was kind of foul. And to do it in like January, and we got so much time till the season starts, it kind of just bugged me out. Like, okay, so now what? You know, how's Mike going to recover from this? So we all was waiting for Mike to have a response, or just what was Mike going to say or do next when he finally got a chance to, you know, speak, and then he finally gets a chance to speak. I got my first super chat from Brenda Brewer, $5 super chat. Brenda, thank you for that $5 super chat. And ask me a question too. I definitely appreciate the support, man. Y'all know I appreciate super chats and likes and all the support. So thank you. But Mike comes out. Jerry comes out and he does that, and Mike finally responds yesterday. At least the interview was released yesterday. I guess it was from around the Super Bowl. And I really, really, really gained a lot more respect for Mike McCarthy, because I feel like he just said, you know what? I'm going to keep it funky this year. I'm not going to. He didn't come out and say nothing disrespectful to Jerry Jones. He just stopped biting his lip, biting his tongue. He just came out and was like, look, man, I'm about winning. And I'm paraphrasing, obviously. I can't regurgitate the exact speech. And I don't want to play it here because they be tripping about playing the audio. But I'm about winning, and everywhere I've been, that's been the primary focus, winning games, the ultimate goal of getting to the chip. And when he comes out and says, here, there's a lot more things that go into it. He basically was saying it's not all about winning with the Cowboys. It's about marketing and having the number one ratings and selling the most jerseys and a bunch of stuff that is kind of irrelevant to the fans at this point. That don't help me. That helps Jerry and Steven and Charlotte and everybody else. Hence the upside down Dallas hat, because right now that's how I feel about the team. I feel like everything is kind of upside down. Nothing's quite right. Nothing's quite like how we like it. So Mike goes on to say a couple more other things in the interview. He touches on the fact that Dan and him had a conversation, and Dan was saying that, should I just take one of these jobs? Because, the job offers and the hype for Dan Quinn happened and started to happen earlier, or early in the playoff run, like right before we played. Like, they're saying that he was going to get job offers towards the end of the season, So Dan was like, look, man, I don't like this. Dan Quinn seems like a stand-up dude, and him and Mike apparently have a good relationship. He's like, I'll just dip. And Mike said, look, when I was young, I'd have told you to just leave because I wouldn't have wanted to deal with that. But he said, nah, man, I don't want you to leave unless you get an offer and you got to go, and y'all, we got 42 in here. If y'all get that like button, anybody that just jumped in, I appreciate you. Danny Torres, what's good with you? Khalid Perkins. The media produces a lot of turmoil of our fan base, but we straight, bro. Running back this year. I agree with you. And we're going to get to that. I'm just kind of trying to touch on McCarthy versus Jerry, because that's kind of what's been going on. That's like lately, the last couple of weeks. Y'all know the Cowboys news cycle is vicious. From day to day, it's vicious. But McCarthy just, he was telling Dan Quinn, nah, I need you here because you are important to the primary goal. And he's right. Dan Quinn is very important. Defensive continuity, watching us flip our defense in 1 year and make it one of our strengths was important. So yeah, to lose Dan Quinn would have been at least a hiccup. So for Mike McCarthy to know, no, to say no, need you here, that's another reason why I've always said, if y'all just rocking with me, y'all might not have heard me say this, but I've always said that Mike McCarthy's best attribute is allowing his lieutenants or his generals under him to flourish and not stepping on them and trying to be a control freak. Understanding that he got good assets under him and letting them flourish. Now, I wish he would step in a little bit more with Kellen because Kellen doesn't have the experience like Dan Quinn, so he needs some help. My camera is losing focus. My fault, y'all. Let me see if I can get that to drain the focus. But I like that he said that to Dan. No, stick around. We need you. You're important. Even when, like I said, Jerry's out there saying, Dan Quinn is of head coaching quality, which is foul to say that when you got a coach in place, So I think Jerry took some shots. He said I kind of let Mike twist out there. He didn't say that, but that's the way he came off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button for me if y'all can. Angelica Barone, what's good with you? How you feeling? He said he let Mike twist out there. Mike came back this week and basically was like, look, I'm about winning. That's my primary focus. I do want my coach to stay here. I don't care about all that. He don't care about the noise. He basically said, I know that here in Dallas that the front office primary goal isn't always winning, but I'm focused on winning. And just to hear him say that, it's like he gained back respect from me. He didn't lay down. He said, look, if I'm going to go out doing me. I'm not going to go out letting you just hush me up, shut me up, move along. I'm going to tell you what to do. And I was like, all right, Mike, okay. I like that. He ain't coming there yelling and nothing like that. He didn't show emotion like that. He showed very concise, calm responses. And it was just like, it was the ultimate response. Now, I am curious to see what Jerry's going to say back. Scott Johnson, what's good with you? Carlos Holloway. I don't want, I'm not Carlos Holloway, Joseph, Morari. We don't want another Garrett yes man. We don't. And, working for Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, they're going to paint the picture that you're a yes man. But to hear McCarthy come out and kind of like kick the can back and let them know, look, man, I'm my own man. Lets me know he might not be as much as a yes man as everybody trying to paint him to be. Everybody wants him to be a yes man because they haters. But I look at it like this. I think McCarthy came out and literally just he put his foot down and said, if I'm going to go out this year, I'm going to go out on my terms. If you got to fire me mid-year because you don't like how I'm giving it up, then that's cool. That's what I got from that interview. Maybe y'all got something else. What did y'all think about the interview? Y'all let me know. I'll try and get in the chat. I just feel like right now, Jerry did him dirty by coming out, to paraphrase it. Jerry did him dirty by coming out and just being like, listen, I can hire Dan Quinn. We got the Sean Payton stuff floating over your head. And he ain't come out and back his coach. Steven said we feel good about it, but no one came out and backed him. They let him twist in the wind for a week. They let the media kill him. And Mike came out today, not today, but recently in the interview was just like, look, I'm about winning. That's what I'm about. He said he envied Dan Quinn because Dan Quinn gets to focus on his craft as a coordinator. And that made me mad because I know Mike McCarthy has amazing offensive ideas. I feel like he does. At least amazing offensive tutelage that he can give to Kellen Moore. But I feel like he's been strapped because the Joneses have been like, nah, let Kellen do his thing. But I feel like this year, Mike's going to be like, nah, if I'm going down on my concepts. Kellen, listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he's going to let Kellen Moore just run without a leash no more. Let me see what's going on in the chat, y'all. Hold on. My fault. I know I was just chopping it up. Carlos Holloway, I can't wait until Jerry is gone. Woo! When you say you can't wait till Jerry is gone, I'm scared to ask you what you mean. Hey, let's try to get it to 50 likes too if we can. Appreciate y'all. Mike is the man. Despite the talking, I like the way he go about his things. I like the way Mike carry himself. Mike he's the coaching version of Dak, like presently, not over his full career. Right now, it's like ain't nothing he can do to be looked at in a good way. And he's carrying himself with poise and focus, even though every move, every step he take, people trying to downplay him. You know, like I respect that. I respect the heck out of that. You know, um, we still need to start a Kickstarter for a time management app for Mike. Don't do that, man. We're not even gonna talk about time management. And not to be funny, man, a lot of coaches in the league have time management issues. It's not just Mike McCarthy. It's not. You know, he has his moments, but Andy Reid, I saw the coach from the Chargers. I've even seen Sean McVay make horrible moves in that last game when they lost to the Rams of their season. You know, I know they went on to win the championship, but I'm just saying everyone has bad clock management issues. They just want to highlight it with Mike because it was a media narrative. That's all. That's all that is. Danny Torres, let the coaches coach. Look, I'm hoping that. You know, let me ask y'all a question too. While I got everyone in here rocking with me, everybody that's here, I appreciate y'all. How do y'all feel about the craziness going on with the cheerleaders? Like seriously, because I can't act like that's not happening. You know, we've all laughed at not laughed at none of the victims, but we've all made fun of Washington because they had turmoil. And now, the stuff with the cheerleaders, man, our organization is really upside down right now. Hence the hat, you know. Carlos Holler, you meant that when Jerry retires from being the owner. Yeah, when you said Jerry is gone, you know Jerry old. You can't say Jerry is gone without me being like, woo. Carlos I can't wait till Jerry tap out. I ain't know. I had to double check. You know, Jerry gets on my nerves, but the reason why I brought up the cheerleader thing and Rich Dalrymple, I think that's his name, being accused of videotaping cheerleaders and all that craziness, is this can really have a ripple effect on our organization, period. You know, these type of things is the type of things that, you know, if they do an investigation and find more stuff, this is the type of stuff that make you have to sell the team. Now, we're going to see how much more stuff folds out because apparently there was a settlement and there was hush money and all kinds of craziness. So we'll see what happens. But either way, it's a stain on the org. It's not nothing we can just look past. That's crazy to me. Jerry isn't coaching the offense or the defense. He's not. No, I saw a Dak hater trying to sneak in here. I'm not even acknowledging you. You can type all you want to. You type too crazy, we're gonna just block you. Because that Dak ain't even that I'm not even going. Hey y'all go to block whoever that dude is because that's not even the topic of discussion. You in here just a Dak troll. I'm not even gonna give you the I'm not calling your name out. Y'all see him. Y'all got the mod. Y'all go ahead and block him. Appreciate you. When Jerry is gone, doesn't mean Steven and company not going to run the organization the same way. Yeah, unfortunately, Alicia Morgan, I agree. You know, Jerry can be gone, and the org is going to be ran the same way, and it's frustrating. To be honest with you, I miss some of Jerry's old ways because Jerry used to just kind of get it popping, and he would sign people that I didn't even want him to sign. You know, like the receiver Roy Williams and stuff like that, and he's just throwing the bag out there. So I don't want just crazy signings and forget the salary cap. Also, don't want Dollar General Jones, Stephen Jones, not to ever sign anybody. Balance. Assess when you need something and go after it. You know, don't just refuse to even look into stuff. We could have had Tyrann Mathieu for a low price in one time, and they didn't even call him. And he said he wanted to be a Cowboy. Those type of things is the frustrating things that the Joneses do or have done that just have you scratching your head. That's all. That's all. Joseph Murray, I want Will McClay as GM. I would love for them to give Will McClay the title, but they're not. They're just not. I will say this, though. I had a thought about this whole cheerleader thing and the ripple effect. You know, Jerry and Steven like to do radio shows and they like to talk every week or every other week in the off season and all this extra stuff. Now, whenever they stick to a microphone, we almost at 50 likes too. It's like It's bothering me. It's a 49. Y'all, somebody hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. It's like right there. Now Jerry and Steven might be ducking the microphone for a little bit. They might not appreciate y'all. They might not want to be as in the forefront, which is something that bothers Cowboys fans. Them always talking. But you ain't gonna want to talk when you know the first thing that the media or any reporter is gonna ask you is about what's going on with them cheerleaders. And what was up with the hush money? And how did this dude get caught recording your daughter and you didn't fire him? And all kinds of craziness. So it might work to our advantage because maybe, just maybe, because of this craziness, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones will take a step back from the limelight. Now, they're probably going to be still trying to pull strings in the background. But at least we can get them out of the media for a little bit. But we'll see. That's what I'm praying on. You know, you gotta look for silver linings. You know, I really think it's sickening the story that came out and what happened. But if anything good can come out of this, if it's the Jones is falling back from the public eye and not being as mixed in the day-to-day stuff, I'll take it. Maryland, Washington, what's good with you? That was me, Rome. How y'all doing? Thank you. I appreciate that like, Maryland. Give me the 50. Anybody that says we want to be a Cowboy, anybody that says we want to be a Cowboy will never become one. Yeah, unfortunately, lately that's kind of how that works out. People that say I want to be the Cowboy or whatever, it don't really never happen, you know. What they got about hey Maryland, that it. Let me see. Hey Angelica, I got my peoples in here with me, you know. So let's talk. We've gotten the craziness out the way. I didn't want to touch on it. I didn't want you to think I was going to ignore it. Let's talk about the fact that because Mike came out and finally spoke up for himself, what that's going to mean for the team. You know, I think, you know, it's one of those things where playing for the Cowboys, you always feel like the head coach might not have as much power as you would think, like on most teams. You know, GM, head coach, and then sometimes you see the owner here and there. But the Cowboys, you probably see the owner every day. You know, I'm thinking the response from the Cowboys Nation, and you know, if you really digest what was said in that interview with Rich Eisen, as a player, you kind of look at your coach like maybe you don't just bow down to everything Jerry say. So when Mike come out and say something, you gonna respond differently as a player. You know, I think that it really is going to pay dividends as this offseason continues to build. You know, let me ask y'all this too. How y'all feel about that hype video? I know I made a video about it. What was y'all consensus? Because I didn't get a chance to ask y'all directly. Because the hype video for me kind of just, it pissed me off. Bad timing. Bad timing. Like how you release a hype video right around the time of the Super Bowl, knowing everybody's mad. Knowing everybody's mad. You're supposed to drop that in late March. Maybe right before the draft, after the draft. As we start to build, we get our players and we start to think about, you know, what they're going to bring to the team. Instead, you drop a hype video around the Super Bowl. Like I said, that's like proposing at someone's wedding, trying to make it about you. It ain't about us. We unfortunately have to sit down. We ain't earned the right to try to be in the limelight right now. Now, it was well put together. It looked good. Horrible timing. It was stupid. At least that's my thoughts. Let me see. Khalid Perkins, what's it called? I'm trying to see it. Just go to the Cowboys social media. Go to their Instagram page or their Twitter. You'll find it. You know, it's like unfinished business or something. I don't know. It's something stupid. You know, I think it's the hype video. Then you got the Fox Bet Vegas odds has us fourth. And I'm like, yo, man, I love the Cowboys. Y'all know it, obviously. But come on, fourth? Like, come on, y'all. We're not fourth in the odds. Even I'm not gonna say that. And I love my team, but we just not right now. It's just we gotta earn it. That's what I'm going with this year. We gotta earn more respect. You know how last year they was doing this whole victory thing, and we had the victory sweatshirts that nobody could find and all this extra crap. They need to put that down. You know, obviously we want victories, but you know what I'm saying? I want the new campaign to be centered around earning. I don't want no talking. You know, let me do the talking. Let me do the hype man, because that's what I can do. But I want us to earn way more than all of the chit chat, all of the. And I'm not talking about like stop paying attention to what the media is saying. Let us do that. Let me do that. You know what I'm saying? Just focus, because everything's at an all-time low right now. We had 59 likes. Let's get it to 60 because it's right there. It's bothering me again. I got people literally saying they don't know if Dak can read defenses. The only person that's getting love on this team right now is Micah Parsons. It's crazy to me. And Dan Quinn. Dan and Micah. Not even Trayvon Diggs. He don't get enough love. Appreciate y'all for getting it up there. It's just crazy to me. This team, everything is at such an all-time low. And I usually would be like, yo, we don't need you as a fan and all that extra stuff. Like, because I love the team, but I can't blame nobody for being down on the Cowboys right now. It's going to take a month or two to get people's mind back. Maryland Washington with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Rome, not to change the subject. Kyle want Arizona to trade for CeeDee. It's not happening. I saw that story. First of all, I think that source that came out was a fake source. I can't prove it yet, but I think it was a fake source because I opened it up and the dude had like 100 subscribers or followers, and the link to the original source I seen didn't look legit. Maybe I'm wrong, but it didn't look legit. But let's just, for the sake of argument, let's just say that's a real story, and Kyler really, really wants CeeDee. First and foremost, I don't blame him. CeeDee Lamb is a beast. I would want him too. And thank you again for that $5 super chat, Maryland. I appreciate you. So CeeDee Lamb is a beast. I don't blame you. But second, the Cowboys ain't getting rid of their youthful, non-expensive, not reached this prime yet receiver. For what? First of all, what are you getting back to us, Arizona? Like 2 or 3 number ones? Like if they give us 2 or 3 number ones, maybe you consider it. Maybe you just chalk up your losses and say, all right, they're giving us quarterback type residual draft picks and stuff, so you consider it. But outside of that, which they're not going to do because no one trades multiple number ones for a receiver, they're not getting rid of CeeDee Lamb. They got so much wrapped up in CeeDee Lamb. They got him wearing number 88. He's supposed to be the next big thing. They wanted him to be better than Amari this year. Unfortunately, he didn't hit it. You know, they're not getting rid of CeeDee Lamb for none of that. And Kyler can throw a temper tantrum and roll around on the floor. It ain't going to matter. You're not getting him. The only time you're going to get to see CeeDee Lamb is when you go visit him at his house. That's it. It is what it is. And look, 2 years ago, I said, well, trade for D-Hop. First of all, we're not paying D-Hop. We already paying Amari Cooper. So we're not going to pay for both. You know what I'm saying? And D-Hop is still a beast. He's still probably better than any receiver on our roster. But no. Sorry. Fake account, y'all. I thought it was a fake account too, Jessica. You know, but I just wanted to speak to it as if it wasn't fake, and it ain't happening. Kyler Murray is a diva, Tony Johnson, and like no hate to him, but put in some more work. You know, y'all can say a lot about Dak, but he ain't no diva. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no diva. He just wanted to get his financially. That was it. You know, he ain't throw no temper tantrum. He ain't kick no wild demands or nothing. Mystic Mike Gamer. Everyone in the organization needs fire under them. True motivation. I'll speak to that. You're right. Everyone does have fire under them outside of the Joneses. You know, am I see I got a $20 super chat. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get to you. I appreciate you. Everyone, I think. Mike McCarthy has full fire under him. Obviously, let me make sure I touch on this first. And from I think it's Shadow Wolf. Shadow Wolf. I'm sorry, Shadow Wolf with the $20 super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you for that super chat. You are a great individual and a fellow diehard Cowboys fan. I appreciate you, Shadow Wolf. Not only for the super chat, thank you for that as well. But I appreciate those comments, man. I try my best. I try to be as real as possible. I know people say I'm too overly confident or overly optimistic, but I'm just real. My reality is not to hang my head and wallow and be sad for the next 7 months until we play. I just try to keep it real as possible. And I like to look at glasses half full and not half empty. So thank you. I definitely appreciate your support. And we're going to be fine. We're going to start getting to draft talk and free agency talk and positive stuff soon. But I can't just gloss over these things. I got to jump in here and talk about the state of the team. I promise y'all. And look, I'm not a scout. I'm not as good as the Jeff Kavanaughs and the Voch Lombardis at that stuff. But I do have some players that I really, really do like. And I promise I'm going to get to that soon. We can even touch on that today. Let me see. But thanks again for that super chat. I appreciate you. Let's see what's going on in here. If McCarthy make it through the year, he better bring it. I think McCarthy's going to make it through the year, Maryland. I think he is. Because we can't. The reason why is because we can't. He's not going to fire McCarthy unless if we came out and went like 0-7 straight, he'd fire McCarthy and what was I going to say? Elevate Dan Quinn. But that's not happening. So what really will happen is Mike will get through the year, and if we have super success and blaze through the playoffs, Mike will keep his job. Make it to the chip, he'll keep his job. If we fizzle out early again, Sean Payton. We can't really lose. It's either we have a successful winning season and make a far playoff push, or everyone's going to be so excited when Sean Payton comes in here. It's going to be like we just won a playoff game. It's either or. We're not going to be able to lose. I don't know if y'all realize that. I might make a video about that. You can't really lose this year. You should just go in this year loose and free, just knowing, look, we either going to have a really successful year or we're going to get what everybody wants, which is Sean Payton. And I'll say this, though. Sean Payton is not guaranteeing a championship, but I'm telling you right now, that hire will reinvigorate the fan base. People be walking around with their chest out like we just won a chip just off of a coach being hired. I ain't saying that's right. I'm just saying if that happens, or maybe I should say when it happens, the fans going to be walking around like, like we normally do. Like our ish don't stink. Because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. He better start using those analytics. I think he needs to start trusting his gut and not letting Kellen make all the offensive calls. I trust Dan Quinn. I don't trust Kellen yet. I think Kellen needs to have a leash put on him and be reeled in a little bit. He shouldn't have free reign to do the full offensive game plan and call all the plays. Mike should have a veto button. Like, I'm vetoing this. I don't like the way this game is being called. Your running plays are looking stupid. You're not targeting our offensive weapons. You on chest pat for the rest of the game. This thing keeps losing focus. I got to get a new camera, y'all. As long as Jerry is in charge, it doesn't matter, though, who the coach is. Yeah, but maybe the story I said that came out today will make him fall back a little bit. I swear, if I get engaged before the team wins a Super Bowl, there's going to be a problem. I'm only 17. Hey, Carlos Holloway, don't put that evil on us. Either that or are you getting engaged next year? So I don't know what's happening. Young Wilson, Rome, till Jerry lets go of the GM position, we will not get anywhere. Look, I can't get mad at none of y'all for being mad and down on Jerry Jones. I ain't the Hyatts on him right now neither, or Steven. Because when y'all say Jerry, I picture Steven too. Like Steven and Jerry are one. I wish they let Charlotte run it. Charlotte runs the marketing and like promotion for the team, and that's the best part about the Cowboys. They need to let Charlotte Jones run the day to day because maybe she'll, you know what she would do? She wouldn't try to X's and O's everything, I don't think. I think she just hire an amazing, well, she let Will McClay be the GM. She hired the right coach that she wanted, and she let him do his job, and she fall back. That's why I wish Charlotte Jones could run the Cowboys. Because I feel like she would just put the right people in place and let them run it. She wouldn't be all in their mix every day. I ain't no Carlos was that young neither, but it's all good. It's all good. I don't think Kellen Moore wants us to fail. I think he thinks his scheme is better than talent. Michael Autry was good, and that's not true. Let's get it to 70 likes if y'all can. I would appreciate y'all. It's just not true. You know, scheme over talent is stupid to me. When you got a good player, you don't just ignore it. You don't say, you know what? I bet you I can make Dalton Schultz just as good as Amari Cooper. No, you can't. I like Dalton Schultz, but no, you can't. So stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tony Johnson, I hope they can win the Super Bowl for Carlos. Look, man, I hope they can win the Super Bowl for all of us, but Carlos too, because he's young. You know, we all need this chip, man. We. If you're in here with me on a Wednesday night in February talking Cowboys, you die hard. You love this team. Where can you get this hat from? It's a brand called True Brand. With a 3. Let me try and pull it up on my phone. And I found it. I forgot who the owner is, but they always sold out. Always. That's the thing. I ain't trying to keep it a secret or nothing. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all? No. Y'all probably can't. Let me turn down the brightness because it's so blared out. Hold on. Trying to help. True Brand. Can y'all see that? Y'all, somebody said y'all can see that or not. Oh, that's Ben DiNucci's merch. Okay. True Brand, though. Just Google True Brand hats and it'll come up. I ain't know this is Ben DiNucci's merch. Shout out to him. I just think I think it's flavor because it's upside down. It looks dope. It's clean. You know what I'm saying? I can fit it because CFT got a big head. So I like the joints, you know. But I feel like it's apropos right now because everything upside down for the Cowboys, man. Everything. So we're the upside down hat. Hey, I know what winning the Super Bowl feel like. I'm 38. You know, I wasn't too young. I was in my, I was not a teenager yet, but I was right there. You know, it's just been a minute. It's definitely been a minute. Yeah, Dak said it was Ben DiNucci brand at the press conference. That's dope. Salute to Ben because he's not going to probably be playing too much. So get your money. You know, I think it's dope. I like the way it's put together, and it's a quality hat. So go get one. Okay, we can do a little draft talk. Young Wilson, Rome. Who do you pick, O line or D line, with the first or second? I did a video recently. I think I would go. I wouldn't mind getting to Kobe Dean, allowing Micah to still roam and free up and stuff like that. So first pick, I wouldn't mind Dean, but I also wouldn't mind the person that kept Dean clean, which is Jordan Davis, the big 6'7", 360 monster out of Georgia. I would take him with that first pick. And then I'd take a linebacker with the second pick. You know, somebody like Muma or Chanel out of Wisconsin. You know, but I wouldn't mind. Or I would go offensive line with the second pick. I just don't know who yet. I got to dig more into my offensive lineman. You know, I'm such a defensive person. I'm looking at possible safety second round. I love that our defense has gotten good. Let me see. Autry, we right there. We right there. It's ages is close. Tony Johnson, I was 15, 16, 18 when they won it. See, you was the perfect age. Angelica Barone. I'm old and witnessed a lot of them, but it's been too long. It has. I agree. Dallas needs to get right side up. Yeah. Yes, they do. So I'll probably wear the hat until they do. Yeah, it's all good, Jessica. We right in our prime. It's all good. Jordan Davis did keep everybody clean. He's a monster. He's not like a pass rusher dude, but what he does is collapse that pocket. So what quarterbacks do when we've been the edge with Gregory and D-Law, quarterbacks love to step up in that pocket, and our D lineman Neville and Watkins and stuff like that this year didn't get enough push. They either got around the lineman or just got stifled. I need a lineman that even if you get hands on him, he's so physically strong, he's going to move you down. So when you step up into the pocket, ain't nowhere to go, which means you start to go left to right. And that's when you go right back into our pass rushers. So having someone that ain't necessarily a pass rusher right there, it's not a bad strategy. Jordan Davis would change life on that defensive line, and he plays in the 4-3. So you don't need to necessarily, he's not going to come and be a one tech. He can be, but you could put Oso Odigizua right next to him. Now, I know you're saying, dang, just bench Neville. Well, I didn't like Neville's showing in the San Fran game, and as much as I like Neville Gallimore, he's not above competition. No one on this team has earned the right to not have no competition. Period. I mean, you can bring a competition for Dak, but you're probably not benching him because of his contract. But even him, everyone deserves competition right now. You got to earn it. I want Boss Man Fat to push Trayvon Diggs. Like, oh, am I the best corner on this team? I want everybody. Oh, no, my fault. I take that back. Micah Parsons has earned anything he wants. Micah Parsons has earned anything that he wants. So if Micah's watching, my fault. Respect to you. Because Micah Parsons is that dude. But everyone else, competition. But Micah Parsons, you could be the coach right now. I don't care what you want. I like his drive. I like everything about what Micah Parsons brings to this team. So you ain't gonna hear me downplaying him. Paul Whitty, what's good with you? What's good with you? Y'all give me some players that y'all think I should look up since I'm getting in my draft bag soon. Give me some of y'all favorite players. I'll make sure I pull the chat back up after this and start to look. First or second round. Who y'all looking at? If y'all done y'all draft research. It's all good, Angelica. It's all good. 50 is the new 40. That's a fact. George Karlaftis. I gotta look. I think is it Karlaftis? Yeah, Karlaftis. I gotta look him up, man. I heard but you think he can fall to us? Do you think he can fall to us? And if we go Karlaftis, that means we let go of Randy Gregory or D Law. Probably D Law because of that money. I think we would save more money if we let D Law go after I think it's June 1st. His money, it'd be better to post June 1st cut him. I know that'd be foul, but I'm just saying that's the way the business would go. We got 74 likes. Let's see if we can get it to 80 likes, possibly. George Karlaftis, yes. Ed Ingram. What is he? I know Karlaftis is the edge. What's Ed Ingram? He is getting a lot of traction. He's nice, though. You did, Jessica, you did. I did not think. I didn't think he wouldn't ball. I just had no idea that Micah Parsons was going to be. I didn't think he's going to be what he turned into. And that wasn't a slight. I just thought he was going to be a great linebacker. Possibly Devin White at the top. He blew past that. Micah Parsons is looking like a one of one. You can't even compare him to nobody in the league. I was like, if we could just be like Devin White, we straight. He blew past those little expectations. Micah Parsons is something else. I would take Zion Johnson. That's a fact. That's a fact. Especially if he can play center. I feel like our O-line ain't as bad as everybody wanted to be. PFF released their top 100 and had most of our O-line in it. It kind of pissed me off. I don't know how I feel about it. Zach Martin, Ty Smith, and Zach Martin, Ty Smith. Let me pull it up. Blew my mind. Connor Williams is on the list. Who let Connor Williams get on the list? Bug me out. I'll go from the top down. Let's see. We got Zach Martin that came. This is PFF's top 100 players list. We got Zach Martin came in 4th. We got Michael Parsons came in 10th. Offensive line wise, you got Ty Smith that came in 28th. And I respect Ty Smith. Ty Smith is still a good lineman. I know he's been having injury issues, but I ain't gonna hate on him like he's not nice. You got Lyle Collins that came in 51. I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got CeeDee Lamb that came in 57th. Respect to CeeDee. Surprised Amari Cooper's not here, but whatever. I feel like it's politics. Dak Prescott came in at 81. You know, low, but he's still on the list. Then you got Connor Williams that came in 95th. I was like, Connor Williams is not a top 100 player in the league. I don't know what they smoking at PFF. People be giving PFF way too much credit. So, but I think our O-line, if you move Terrence Steele to right tackle and Lyle Collins, and shout out to Boss Cowboy and the OC over at Boss Cowboy Sports, because they was one of the first people on this, and I got to give them their credit every time I bring it up. Terrence Steele, right tackle, and you put Lyle Collins at left guard, right? So you got Ty Smith, Lyle Collins, Tyler Biadasz would still be starting, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele. Then you down to just the center. And I think that we can find a center fix if we move off Biadasz. Or will Tyler be better being in between two great guards? Because that we had a clear weakness in our line with Connor Williams and Biadasz. But if you shore up one spot and you put Tyler in between two shored up guards, his game has to elevate some. Because he'll be straight. He'll have strength on both sides. That's just my thought. Maybe I'll do an offensive line video tomorrow. There's so much negative stuff, man. It's hard to talk about. I'll think about it. What y'all think? I'll ask y'all while I'm here. Y'all think I should do an offensive line video tomorrow? You know, talk about possible fixes, possible draft fixes, possible just shuffling fixes. I'll do that. Limon highlights. We don't need a center. You think Biadasz is good? I'm hoping I'm not saying his name wrong. You think Tyler's straight? Limon? I think I'm saying Limon. I see the way you spelled it. Or was it just lemon highlights? The guy from Texas A&M. You mean Kenny Green? He's a tackle, though. You know, I ain't saying I wouldn't take him. Connor should have. Yeah, Connor's not going to be back. Hey, look, PFF might be doing him a favor. Because ranking him in the top 100, he's going to go get a bag. He just ain't going to get it from us. I would take a left tackle, but they're not. Let's be honest with ourselves, lemon highlights. They're not giving up on Ty Smith. Ty Smith under contract. Ty Smith still ranked top 30 player in the league. He graded out well, and he did play well earlier this year before he got nicked. They're not going to move off of him. We can want them to, unless one of those OD great tackles fall to us, they're not moving off Ty Smith. We'll get another swing tackle because Terrence Steele's about to have a full-time starting job, but we're not moving off Ty Smith. It is what it is. You know, he's just not quite old enough. You just watched one of the oldest tackles in NFL history win a championship. They're not moving off Ty Smith. Unless he wants to retire, he'll be starting for the Dallas Cowboys. So if he don't retire, he'll be back. Sean Miller, what up, CFT? Just tuning in. Anybody that's just tuning in, man, y'all do me a favor, hit that like button. Anybody that's just jumped in here, appreciate you, Sean. You know what I'm saying? Josh Ball, I got to see, first of all, Josh Ball got some wild allegations. I ain't forget. He think it's sweet. But when he gets on the field, I want to see how he get down. I know he was supposed to be projected high until he started wilding and putting his hands on people. I'll leave it at that. But if he gets on the field, I need to see if he can play. You know, we shall see. I don't think Dallas needs to panic. You can find great value in the second and third round. Needs to keep building the defense. I agree with you. People historically overcoming obstacles. You know we on the same page. That's a fact. That is a fact. Hit that like button. Appreciate you, Marilyn. We need to go all in. I would love to go all in, but I just look. Put your foot in the water. They won't even put their toe in the go all in water. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna dive in, put your leg in. Like they don't even be trying. They just refuse to even look at any free agents. Like if I can find a way to get Jensen over here, the center from the Bucks, I'm doing that. If that was our biggest free agent signing, I would take it. That would be a big deal. Or like I would hit up Von Miller, like, what up? You want parts? Like you gotta call somebody. But I would definitely take Jensen from the Bucks, the center from the Bucks. Now I don't know how big of a bag he wants, but if we're gonna sign one big free agent, that would be dope. Because if you can have Ty Smith, Lau Collins, Jensen, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele, we would be road grading people next year. And Will McClay, we trust. You right. Will McClay gets the job done. Chris Gomes, Rome, how you doing, man? Go Cowboys. Always great content. Time short, the O-line with the draft, but Georgia's Jordan Davis, D tackle was intriguing. What is six? He's 6'7". He's 6'7", like 360. He a beast. Need a better O-line coach, and Dak need John Kitna. Let me highlights. We're on the same page. I would love John Kitna as a coach somewhere. I think, like a high school coach or something. I would love John Kitna to come back. I would. I feel like Dak flourished a lot under him. So I agree with you on that, and I would love to get Callahan back, but he the offensive line coach for the Cleveland Browns. He ain't going nowhere, and that running game is nice, so we do need him. But our offensive line coach, our running game, it need to be shuffled up. Although before Zeke got hurt, he was looking decent. They need to stop messing with the line mid-year too. Like stop moving people around. If someone's hurt, that's different. When we was playing musical chairs with the O-line, that was stupid. Restructure everyone on the team contracts and keep everyone. They're not doing that. Pootie Bang Bang, They're not gonna do that. I know it's possible, but they're not gonna do that. We need to bring Colombo back from the O-line. I would take him. I'll take a little O-line coaching shakeup. You know, I definitely would. Who's our O-line coach name? I forgot his name. Philbin. He ain't cutting it. He is not cutting it. You know, get rid of Phil. And look, I think that's McCarthy's man's, but so he probably not going nowhere. But I don't know. But I'll say this though. Hindsight is 2020, and recency bias is real. And earlier in the year, I wasn't as mad at Joe Philbin when we was getting busy. I got mad at Joe Philbin later in the year. So, yeah. Jerry did it. I think, you know what? You're probably right. I'm going to look more deep into it. So I say I'm going to do an O-line video tomorrow. So I'll say if I want to get rid of Philbin or not tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was good, and then obviously Lyle got suspended. He was bugging. And then Ty got nicked, and then we started moving. But then they Connor kept holding, so they brought McGovern in. Only people that played the whole year was Zach Martin and Biadasz. And other than that, it was just shuffling. That's why I felt like Biadasz couldn't get in the groove. There was too much movement around him. Fun fact, since 2017, 31 teams had a winning record at some point except the Giants. Yeah, the Giants is trash, and they're the reason that everybody hates on this division. Washington has had decent times. The Eagles obviously have had good times. And the Giants never can get right. They might be getting right now, though. They really might. I hope look, let me say something crazy, controversial. I hope the Giants, the Washingtons or Commanders or Commandos or whatever, Underoos, whatever the name is, and the Eagles all are better next year. Not better as in beat us, but better as in make us work for our wins. I'm tired of just smacking y'all around like children. It's old. I want some type of a fight back. You know, the fact that we played such a weak stretch down the end, I feel like that messed us up when we played the Niners. If we had a good division, because they're gonna keep putting them divisional games in the end. We had a good divisional opponent, we'd be more ready for the playoffs. But we playing pushovers and Mike Glennon in New York, and well, Philly rested their starters, so that last game really didn't help us. But Washington got it was just bad. So I'm hoping they play better, be better, so we can still beat y'all, but make us work for it. You know what I'm saying? No, CFT, they can be trash forever. I feel you. The commodes, yeah, they are terrible. The name is trash. I don't remember Paul Alexander. Is he super old? I don't know. I hate him. I hate him. And they all in the whole Philly out here in denial. They like Jalen Hurts, but they don't. They want to get a quarterback, but they don't. Philly's crazy. Washington is like, we're getting a quarterback, but one of them is going to get Jimmy G. I don't know who. One of them is going to get Jimmy G, and they're going to lie to themselves and say Jimmy G. Get ready for that. Jimmy G better than Dak, though. I know it. It's coming. As long as y'all know it's coming. The Jimmy G better than Dak conversation is coming. We did beat the Eagles down with their starters. We all know this. We all know this. But it is what it is. I ain't even tripping. I'm about to get up out of here, though, y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me for at least an hour, you know, on a random Wednesday night live. When y'all want me to go live again, man? Y'all still like when I was going live on Saturday nights? Should I keep doing that? I know it's not in season. I know everybody's mad at the Cowboys. That's why there's only been like 50 of us in here. You know, what night of the week before I go? What night of the week do y'all prefer me go live? What's the night y'all think, you know, y'all want me to go live? We can at least once to twice a week go live and chop it up with each other. Tony Johnson. So you do still like the Saturday? All right. Y'all like Saturday? Is that y'all day? You know, Saturday evening? Because I know people be going out and stuff like that. I'm old, so I'll be in the house. Maryland, I'm with you. I'm tired of being upset. I'm trying to focus on positivity. I promise y'all I'm going to try to bring y'all a more positive live, you know. Saturday works for me a lot. I've seen a lot of Saturday, and I'll try and mix in a nice little live during the week. You know, appreciate y'all. You know, I'm going to try to start letting y'all know in advance so y'all can be ready for me, and I don't just be popping up because y'all know me. It'll just be like, CFT Live. You ain't telling nobody. I'm older than you. I can't go out on weekends. I can. I just don't. I like my crib. I ain't going nowhere. Thursday. Okay. Thursday and Saturday possibly. Me and my boy Jay Tuck going live on Friday if y'all want to rock with us. Friday at I think 8 p.m. Eastern. Y'all want to rock with us and this Friday, me and Jay Tuck, Cowboys fans only, and obviously CFT, we going live. So y'all come rock with us. We're gonna put that out probably tomorrow. So y'all can get ready for it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk more about the state of the team, and we're gonna get off into some draft stuff possibly. We're gonna move it forward and be positive and not be all negative. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. I see y'all in the live stream with Tuck, and I'm gonna start doing the Saturday thing. If I don't get it there this Saturday, I'm definitely gonna get in there the following Saturday. But I appreciate y'all, and y'all. I see the Thursdays too. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon.